All right, welcome all to Scenes from a Hat. I am your host, Jay Sterling, and we got a groovy show for you tonight. Let's get to it. All right, hey, thanks for tuning in. As I mentioned, I am your host. However, more importantly, I am joined by Miss Beva, Mr. John, Miss Marissa, and think of Laura. All right, we have a groovy-licious show for you today, so let's just get on it with it. I have the quickies in the hat. All right, game number one is switching roles, and this is for Beva and Marissa. Come on down. All right, the way this game works is that they're going to enact a scene, and throughout the course of the scene, I'm going to tell them to stop and switch. And whatever character that Beva is playing, Marissa will do, and whatever Marissa, Beva, back and forth, back and forth. I've heard that about them. So, we need a scene. Oh, great audience, a scene, please. And when you're ready, Marissa, why don't you start us off, please, with switching roles.
Hello and welcome. Did you see that we're having a sale on Skinny Girl margaritas?
Are you saying I need a Skinny Girl?
I'm saying they can't hurt when they're on sale.
I'll have to think about that. I was wondering about tequila. Do you have any
Oh.
Skinny Girl tequila?
No, gone.
Oh,
You have
bummer.
amazing taste. I can tell.
Yeah,
What I do have is the non-Skinny Girl tequila. Yes.
Well, you know, I will take any kind of tequila you have as long as it has a worm at the bottom.
Stop, switch.
I will take any kind of tequila that you have as long as it has a worm on the bottom.
You like the worm, do ya? Let me see what I can get.
Helps with the nausea.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see you've had the worm before.
My OB says I can't gain any more weight, so
Oh, I'm
I have
sorry
to
I'm
stick
out
with
of that Skinny Girl.
with the lower carb. Yeah. So anyway, you were saying something about a worm? A really big worm?
Oh, I didn't say really big, but I can see what I have.
Oh, well, we have to settle sometimes, don't we?
Let me tell you, I've settled.
Yay! So about the tequila.
Let me get
Yeah, where is that?
Oh, let me find it for you.
Vodka, rum, Jay's section.
Stop, switch.
Oh, Jay's section. Let me find that.
It's
little
very
worm.
close to Jay's section, yes. Because he likes things really strong. Yeah, and this tequila is really strong. It actually has not been cleared for sale in the United States, but as long as you're paying cash, I mean, who's against a good time?
Yeah, I've heard that, and it must be near the Everclear.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Everclear, Schmeverclear. That's what we say about this tequila. It is so strong, it does not have a name. Oh, and if you get stranded on your way home, because I'm assuming you did not extend your car's warranty, you can actually put this in your gas tank.
Really? And I got a call about that. Actually, I got 10.
About your gas tank?
No, I got the warranty.
Oh, I thought you said about putting tequila in your gas tank.
No.
Stop, switch.
I did get tequila to put in my gas tank. Did
Oh.
you get that?
Yeah, I just don't tell people. Yeah, I kind of keep it on the down low. Might make me sound crazy.
Oh,
That'd be weird.
if we're talking
Wouldn't it?
about the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So where are those bottles? Do you still have them? Are they in like a secret drawer?
I do keep them in a secret place because it is that J stuff that we were talking about. And
Okay.
so I do keep them separate.
So where do I get to know?
Yeah, come on, you're pretty cool. I'll tell you
Oh,
about it.
okay. All right,
Come
where is
with
it?
me.
End scene, end scene. All right, hang on. Beva, everybody, this is Beva's first time in the studio. All right. Yep, that was Beva's first time. All right, so her cherry's been popped. We're moving on. The next one is pros and cons. This is for John Jokum, Miss Beva, and Miss Marissa. Come on down. Now, the way this game works is that John has a decision to make, and he's going to deal with these two femme fatales. One is going to give the pro, and one's going to be the con on whatever this choice is that he has to do. So, gentle audience, John needs to make a decision.
Should I get a colonoscopy?
I know how old he is. He's probably already had one.
How about should he use the public bathroom?
Ooh! 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 The public bathrooms are very important to Sammy because she just came back from Sweden and she found a wooden shoe in the toilet. It was clogged. I'll be here for the rest of the episode. Thank you very much. All right. Decision. To use a public restroom. Groovy. Okay. So, should we give Beva pro or con?
Pro.
All right. Marissa and I have played good cop, bad cop many times, and she's usually bad cop. So we just looked at each other. So, all right, Beva's going to be the pro, and Marissa's going to be the con to try to convince John whether to use or to not use the public restroom. This is a player-driven scene, so when John is ready to terminate the scene, he can do so at his desire. You're ready. John, what are you going to do?
I hate it when I gotta go out in public. I can never find the right place. I wish I was back home when I had to go. It's always so much better. I wonder which one of these places would be the best one, or if I should even go.
You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Bladder infections often tickle.
You know, there's so many scary things in some of these
There really are.
bathrooms.
There really are.
Diseases.
They're not that bad. I mean, really, I do it all the time. I just, go in, wipe the seat a little bit, sit down, and do my business.
Not that bad. Do you remember the Coke incident of 08?
You know, if I just had to stand, that wouldn't be so bad because I don't have to touch too much.
But you know they're looking at you when you stand.
Oh.
Nobody's looking at you. They took
When I
the
got to do a
cameras
number
out
2,
years
I got to
ago.
touch stuff, and I just don't like touching that stuff. I don't know who's been in there. And in Europe, they do all these weird things in bathrooms.
And squats are no good. You can pull muscles.
You're not just pulling muscles. Like I said, you just go in.
Well, there
take
was
a
that
peek
airport
underneath
incident
this
of
side,
'97.
Take a peek underneath that side. Take a little wipe. Lift it up to make sure it's clean. If
Well,
not, move over one.
Isn't,
you're
if you're
fine.
peeking under, isn't that kind of a sign that you're looking for somebody?
And you remember what
Not
happened
in
when
the United States. That's only in Europe.
No. When you complimented that guy's shoes, and then he tried to get your phone number,
Were they not?
and he followed you around the airport.
Oh,
Hold it in.
That was
Practice a
one
little
time.
he was
One
that
time.
senator from Utah.
And he's still sending you potential wives.
Come on,
Yeah.
at least you got a good connection out of it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if
But
it
is
was
a
the
place-
right store, the right restaurant.
No, is a place in Utah worth it? Having a place to stay when you visit? I
Nothing
mean,
in
how often
Utah
are you
is
going to
worth
visit
it.
Utah?
I'll even go in with you. Come on, I'll even hold your hand if you want me to. I'll stand outside and wait for you.
Oh.
You really want your mom to bring you to the bathroom?
I'm not his mom.
Well, you may as well be if you're going to
know.
walk him in and hold his hand.
Well, at least he'll go.
That place doesn't look too bad. The people in there seem really nice and it looks clean.
It's a Korean restaurant.
Yeah, but restaurants, they gotta keep clean. They gotta follow those health codes and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Says you don't have to wear a shirt, you don't have to wear shoes, but if you don't order, no bathroom service. Yeah.
Well, let's go down the road a little bit.
Probably safe.
Okay. Maybe this store, huh? That's a tech store. Tech stores are savvy. The people gotta be with it.
Do you
They
see
gotta know
that
what's
door
going
handle? You
on.
have to touch the door handle to get into the bathroom.
Well, I
Do you
could
see that thing?
use my elbow.
Yeah. Elbows are clean. And they have those little things now at the bottom where you have to use your shoe to lift up the door.
Perfect.
And then,
That's the choice. I'm going.
No.
Oh, end scene! Boy, the name Larry in bathrooms will live on in infamy. I don't know how many people got that reference. We'll mark that one off the board, shall we? All right. Next up is a bunch of quickies. There we are. Hey, story time. This is for everybody. Everybody, come on down. Line up in order, in chair order. Now, the way this game works is that they're going to tell a story. Well, kids, how did the camel get this hump? Inquiring minds want to know. Beva, when you are ready with story time.
Well, kids, one day I ran into a camel.
And this camel was very old and very wise.
But you see, the camel had no hump.
He was a very sad camel. He was taken care of frequently.
2.
The reason he looked like a horse is that he didn't have a hump.
1.
The poor camel was so sad because he was humpless.
4.
Until one day when he was walking under the eaves and a very heavy brick fell on his back.
3.
And then a random troll came out and said, I threw that at you for having no hump.
4.
After the troll threw the brick, the wound began to swell.
1.
As it swelled up, he realized that he was not a horse, but a camel.
3.
And then he realized this could work, and he spit.
2.
He spit so hard, and every time he spit, the hump grew bigger.
4.
The bigger the hump grew, the happier the camel was.
All right. 1.
And the happier he got, then he saw another camel, and they fell in love.
3.
And the camel thought, who says humps and spitting are a bad combination?
2.
So the one camel said to the other, let's go make some humps.
And scene! That's the first time we played that game this season.
And you can see why.
There's a lot of humping going on.
There were, everybody had 4 lines, and it took that long to get there. Next card. All right. Oh, changing lines. This is for John and Laura. John and Laura, take the carpet, please. All right, we all know how changing line works. They're going to enact a scene, and throughout the course of the scene, I'm going to say change. And whatever it is, that last statement that they've used, the last word or last sentence, they have to change it into something else. What are they talking about? Gosh, audience, what is their scene?
Where babies come from. Oh, God.
Really?
Welcome to Scenes from a Hat, where none of us have had it in quite some time. So where do babies come from? Whatever. Sure, we ended with John, so let's start with Laura. Laura, changing lines, where do babies come from? Whenever you are ready, start us off.
So, little Johnny, it's very important that when you're playing with the little girls, you keep your buckle buckled.
But I don't wear a buckle.
That's why we have the little lock right there.
Oh, this one?
Yep, the little lock.
Okay, I got it.
So keep that locked and keep the little girls away. We don't want any,
But I like to play with the little girl.
we don't need any little Johnnies.
Change.
We don't need any reproductive stuff going on,
Change.
because I said so.
But I like to play with the little girls. Mary and Susie, they're fun. They're my friends.
And now it's okay, but when you get older, stuff can happen, bad stuff. Just look at Marissa.
She looks hot to me.
That is true. Pretty soon, there'll be more than one Marissa.
How does that happen?
Babies come from stuff with boys and girls, which is why we keep our buckle buckled.
But babies are fun. We play with babies. I got a baby doll.
Change.
Babies are fun. Mary's got a baby daughter.
Change.
Babies are fun. Babies giggle and coo and cry.
Yep, and then there's child support.
Isn't that the same as the diaper?
That's not quite the same as a diaper.
But Billy's mom said the diaper supports the baby when it, has to do its thing.
Change.
Billy's mom says the diaper supports the baby when it goes doo-doo.
Change.
Billy's mom says men are just horrible.
I got it.
Do you remember that college fund we had started for you?
Yeah.
Yep, if your buckle comes unbuckled, you can kiss that goodbye.
Change.
That college fund, if you end up with someone like Marissa, you will not have that college fund anymore. You'll be working at the gas station.
But I don't want to go to college. I want to be an army man.
I will miss you.
End scene. All right.
Make me sound
This is really not a third grade sex ed class. We'll discuss mammals later on. Speaking of later on, we're moving along to the next game, which is PSA, Public Service Announcement. John, Beva, Laura, come on down. Take the carpet, please. John's going to stand off to the side. He's going to narrate the PSA. And the PSA is a public service announcement. And John is going to warn all of us in the studio and throughout the interwebs of something. Dear audience, what something is John going to warn us about today?
The horrors of tennis elbow.
Ben, you had your hand up.
The dangers of unclogging a drain. Waxing.
It's come full circle.
Getting tennis elbow while unclogging a drain full of wax. Get back up there, John. Get back up there. So, unclogging a drain, however you want to run with that. Beva and Laura are going to be quiet, and they are acting out the scene. And John's going to warn us while it plays. Whenever you are ready, Mr. Jokum, do tell us the dangers of unclogging drains.
Hello, boys and girls. Today, we're going to talk about a very common problem that may happen in your house, a clogged drain. You know, when all that nasty stuff gets in there and you turn on the water and it won't go down. What do? Well, first, you have to look and see if there's anything obvious blocking the drain, okay? If there is, you got to reach in and pull that out. And maybe the water will go down. If it's not going down, then you have to go get Mr. Plunger. Do you know what Mr. Plunger is? He's usually in the bathroom, next to the toilet. Bring him out, pick him up, stick him in that sink, and pump it up and down really hard. And with any luck, the clog should dislodge and the water will run through. You're still having trouble? Well, then you might have to resort and grab a special bottle of liquid plumber. You'll see that under the sink. It's got an icky Mr. Green sticker on it. Don't drink Mr. Plumber. Bad things can happen if you do that. Take a little bit of Mr. Plumber. No, don't pour it down your throat. You want to pour that down the sink. But stand back when you do that, because if it splashes up, you could get hit with acid. And that would be really bad if it got on your face. So wait a little while and come back and take a look, and I bet you now that drain's clear. You can turn on that water and just watch it spin on down that drain. Goodbye.
End scene. A couple things I noticed in that scene. One of them is it seems like every time we do that, someone either dies or gets beaten up by the other one.
Maybe we ought to do a public service announcement on public service announcement.
We'll save that for Ben later, yeah.
I got
He
my
is a
cardio
PSA.
in.
So, yeah, I noticed you paused when you said grab a bottle of... Did you forget liquid plum or were you thinking scotch?
Either one will work.
All right, moving on. We have random lines, and this game is for Miss Marissa and Laura. Marissa and Laura, come on down. And I believe, yep, I got the right hat this time. So go ahead, grab two. Do not look until it's time to read.
Don't do it, John.
Yeah, don't do it, John. Like, oh, whatever. All righty. I'm just waiting. I want to see where Marissa puts those. Oh, she's going to hold on to them.
Nowhere I
All right.
can.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I think there's an almond down there.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Speaking of nuts, what is their scene, dear people?
About to go hang gliding.
Ooh, I can see Marissa doing that. Hang gliding. All right, they're about to go hang gliding. This is a player-driven scene. They will pull out the pages, the papers to read, and on that last one, I'll buzz them out. So, Marissa, whenever you're ready, why don't you start us off with random lines.
I'm super stoked. This is totally on my bucket list. I've always wanted to be a rebel.
I've always wanted to be like you, but I'm so scared. I've looked up to you all my life.
No, don't be scared. No, we get these sweet spandex outfits, and
You look way better in spandex than I do.
I try. This doesn't make me look fat, right?
Turn around. A little bit bulgy, nothing Spanx wouldn't fix.
No, those are my Spanx.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're beautiful, you're beautiful.
They're the BBL ones, you know, the Brazilian butt lift. They have extra padding in the ass.
Really?
Yeah. I've
Where'd
heard
you get
really
them at?
fat asses are really in. I think I ordered them online. What was that website? I think it only took like 6 months to deliver because of COVID.
I'd asked to borrow yours, but they'd be way too big for me.
Probably. I'm not gonna lie. And you probably don't want to smell them when we get off the hand glove.
Oh,
I'm
no,
not gonna
no, no,
lie.
no, no.
Like I said, it's danger up there. I am a bit of an expert, but my personal motto's always been never drive faster than you can see.
Yeah, and that's the whole falling faster than I can see, that worries me.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah,
That's deep.
I don't know. If this doesn't work out,
Uh-huh.
can you please tell Mom that, Kay, when you're not the lead penguin, you get the least amount of fish.
Is she gonna know what that means?
It's our secret code
Oh.
for I love you and
Okay.
make sure that nothing happens to my big sister.
Okay, well, fair enough, fair enough. So you get to pick your color, but there's something behind it. Now they say that the blue is good luck.
Okay.
Yeah, birds fly in the sky, it's blue.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
okay. Red kind of means you're screwed. I don't know who came up with that one. But green means, and I want to thank everyone for making this scene necessary.
What color are you gonna pick?
Green.
I'm gonna go with the
Hello?
blue because that's what the instructor said to use. He also said to serve scotch at my funeral, or I'm not going.
End scene, end scene. I learned a lot in that scene. I think most guys did. So. Brazilian butt lift, 6 months, all right. The Quickies, everybody, come on down, get in your spots. Take your sides, John and Beva. Laura. Okay, ooh, this hat. And we'll go to the audience. Nope, those are not Quickies. These are the Quickies. I am well prepared. All righty. Stir them up. And we'll start with the first Quickie right here. Overheard. All righty. I would like a location, like a particular office. DMV. Okay. So this Quickie is overheard. Things overheard while waiting at the DMV. Take it away.
let's be honest, I'm just an employee here, but do you really feel like you should still be driving?
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, God, here comes another one. Boy, I'll tell you, they should be giving ticket outs for wide load on some of these people.
How many tickets can I have before they take away my license?
Why, yes, I would like to get a Oh, yes, I would like to get a driver's license.
My license shouldn't be that color. That the last ticket he said was because I was too pretty.
No, it's not a DUI, it's a DYI.
Douglas Inokowski, you want a personalized license plate that says DUI? Really?
Next.
Number 7. And this quickie is called World's Worst. And what I need from the audience is an occupation.
Producer.
My teeth, what?
Producer.
Producer and a zookeeper. Let's go with zookeeper because I know something. So, we're going to have some examples of the world's worst zookeeper. And I'll get to my desk. And when you are ready, take it away.
If I hear one more joke from those kids about the humps on a kiln.
If you won't give me a raise, I just might forget to lock the cages.
Thank you all for joining us on this extra tour inside the tiger's cage. Have you all signed your agreement?
What do you mean the tiger's behind me?
You're saying in order to become a zookeeper, my finger has to go where?
All right, next on the list of chores, who is going to tell Sterling again today he is not the Tiger King?
That one's monkey poo.
Okay, children, be careful you don't put your fingers in the cage. Ah, go ahead, what do I care?
You stole yours?
All right, little ones, follow me. Now we're going to look at the monkey. Don't look. Don't look.
Huh, that lock's open. Should probably do something about that.
Oh, I have shit job.
Yeah, I could put these things out all day.
And scene on that happy note. Hey, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for watching Scenes from a Hat. I am your host, Jay Sterling. But more importantly, I am joined by Miss Beva, Mr. John, Miss Marissa, and Miss Laura. Thank you. And remember, laugh at something, because it's going to laugh at you. Good night, everybody.